Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're gonna make something special again. We're gonna make the grapevine leaves, the stuffed grapevine leaves. And these grapevines come from my mom's garden, so they're very special to me. And I'm gonna make these very special stuffed grapevine leaves, and I'm gonna take some to my mom and dad because I know they're gonna love them. They're gonna be a little bit different. There's not gonna be any meat, so they're gonna be vegetarian, but with a very special stuffing that I'm gonna make. So this is gonna be Covatis and Nal's Place original recipe. What we're using for this is a cup of quinoa, which is the red quinoa, a cup of wild rice, a cup of pine nuts mixed with some shaved almonds there, about 150 grams of feta cheese, that's the Greek feta cheese, but you can use whichever one you want, about 3 tablespoons of our house herb and garlic dressing or seasoning that we make. Again, you can see the video on that. About 3 tablespoons of lime juice, 1 tablespoon of kosher salt, and a teaspoon of black pepper, and total about 2 cups of both cilantro, fresh cilantro and fresh parsley, and of course a couple of teaspoons of olive oil here to start cooking the quinoa in 4 cups of water. So 1 cup of quinoa, 1 cup of wild rice, and 4 cups of water. And then once we cook the rice and the quinoa, I'll put it in already. Let that heat up a bit, and then we'll add our water. Then we'll add our water. Put it on high to start. All of this, these ingredients here, once the quinoa is cooked, all of these ingredients, I'm gonna blend them in the machine. I'm also gonna add 1 onion, 1 small onion to them, and 2 cloves of garlic, which I don't have out here yet. So 1 small onion, 2 cloves of garlic. We're gonna put them in the processor, chop them up very quickly, very quick, and then I'll show you when we get to what we're gonna do. That's gonna be our stuffing for our vine leaves. So let me start with this first, and then I'll go take those to the chopper and I'll show you. Okay, so we're gonna add our water. So it's gonna be perfect. Then we're gonna lower our heat and let this simmer. Now for over there, we're gonna take our parsley and cilantro, our onion, our garlic, that's 1 onion, about 2 cloves of garlic, a cup of pine nuts mixed in with a little bit of shaved almonds. We'll let that cook here now on low. It's gonna cook about 20 minutes or so. We're gonna go over to the processor. So I'm gonna add my parsley and cilantro. Pine nuts. Basically, I'm just going to add everything and start the blender. My cheese, onion, garlic, my lime juice, and of course our herb and garlic seasoning. And again, I already mentioned it, you can see the video how to make that. Let's put this here and start processing this. Shouldn't take long. We're going to give that cheese a little nudge. give it a little helping hand. It's having a bit of problem going down there, but that's it. That'll do it. Let's see what it looks like. You can see what it looks like. And that's perfect. And now we're just gonna wait for the quinoa and the rice to cook. Take that out. So we finished blending our seasoning. It's perfect, as you can see. Look at this. Perfect consistency. It's exactly what we want. And we're just gonna wait for our quinoa and rice to be cooked. Doesn't that look fresh and tasty and delicious? It's a very savory, fresh combination of herbs and nuts. Now if you have nut allergies, of course, this is not good, but hopefully you don't and you can enjoy this. I know my mom and dad are gonna love this. Again, no waste. Here we go. Every bit. And that's done. Salt and pepper, it's time to put that in here in the quinoa and rice. That tastes so good. So this goes here. The quinoa and rice are about halfway. They're on low simmer. We need another 10 minutes or so to let them cook. And now we just wait. I'll see you in a bit. Hello again. It's been about 20 minutes. And our wild rice and quinoa, as you can see, are perfectly cooked. Just gonna let them sit now. Turn off the heat, let them sit, absorb all the water and cool off a little bit. They're absolutely perfectly cooked. It's gonna take about 5 minutes or so, let them cool off. And then we'll stir this in, mix it very well, and then we'll start stuffing our grape leaves. We're just now, it's okay, it's cool. We're just gonna add our nut, cheese, and herb mixture to the rice and quinoa and stir it well in. Well, it's still steaming. It's not very cool, but it's cold enough. It's cold enough for us to mix it all in. And the smell of this is wonderful. This makes an amazing vegetarian dish. And it's a really nice alternative to the classic stuffed grapevine leaves. Looks good, smells good, and tastes wonderful. Perfect. Make sure it's all mixed in. Wonderful, wonderful. Now these grape leaves have been steamed already, half steamed. And once we stuff them, roll them, and we're gonna put them back in a pot and steam them for just a little bit more because the rice is already cooked. We just want to seal them and let the flavors all mixed in, let the leaves get married to the stuffing. And yeah, I'll see you in a minute. I'm transferring the mixture my stuffing to a glass bowl so we can wash our pot and let this cool a little bit faster. We can start stuffing sooner. And you get to enjoy this sooner, because then I can post my video sooner. See? Not just an okay cook, I'm a thoughtful host. By the way, please do like and subscribe to our channel, as we are new and we like doing this, and I hope you enjoy it as much as we do. No waste, make sure it's all out. There you go, look at that. Very clean. Done. Get our spoon here. And this smells really, really good. Just let it cool off for a couple of minutes and we'll start stuffing the grapevine leaves. So I'm just layering the bottom of my pot with a few cabbage leaves, just so that I can add a little water, and very little water, and start layering the grapevine, the stuffed grapevine leaves. Once I roll them, I want to layer them here. I don't want them to directly touch the heat, so I'm layering the bottom with just a few cabbage leaves. And that actually does help. And I'm just going to show you one here, what I'm going to do. Very easy. You don't need more than that, maybe a little bit more. Put it in there. I actually roll the edges in first and then just roll it. I like to roll really nice and tight, and then start from the edge and start putting them against each other so they keep each other tight. There we go. Sometimes if one leaf is too small, you can add another one just to give it a little more space to work with. There we go. Again, it's very, very easy. Now these have to, after I'm done with these, I have to steam them for about another 20 minutes or so. And they're done. That's it, like that. Put a little bit of work in and get a lot of reward. This is a fabulous dish. There we go. Now I do this way. My mother does them this way. Apparently it's cuter like this. Now why the white color? Maybe it could be because these leaves were steamed halfway and then frozen, and then I took them out of the freezer. But let's see. We're gonna test that theory, if actually this is cuter or this is cuter. I'm gonna let you be the judge of that. Please do let me know which one is cuter. But this is how we do them. No matter which way you roll them, they're gonna taste fantastic and you're gonna love this recipe. So I hope you try it. Yeah, we're down to our last three. There we go. Just do this. Make sure we use it all. I hate waste. We got quite a few from this batch. Let me show you how to roll these. That. Make sure you roll them tight, just like this. Nice and tight. Just like that. Perfect. Now these, when I add water and put them to steam for about 20 minutes or so, they're going to expand. The rice is going to expand a little bit more and they will fill up nicely. There we go. Perfect. All done. Look at this. All done here. So I'm going to add a little bit of water here. Gently add the water. I don't want to pierce them. Not that they're not going to pierce, but just to be safe. That's enough. Remember, we lined the bottom with a bit of a few cabbage leaves, just so the heat doesn't directly touch our stuffed grape leaves. A little bit of olive oil here. There we go. Put the lid on and put it on medium to low heat. You can put it up a little higher until it starts to boil a little bit, then put it on medium to low heat and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. And then we're done after that. And I'll see you then. I just want to show how much water we put in. Not very much at all. Just a little bit to barely cover the bottom, the cabbage leaves that we put. Then we're going to let it heat up and cover it. And I just wanted to show you that I did not put a lot of water. Barely a bit in the bottom. And then it's steamed for about 20 minutes. Enough to steam it basically. And that's it. Yeah. It's been about 20 minutes. And that's what it looks like now. All the juices have been released from the leaves, cabbage on the bottom as well. And you see how they've expanded. And they look fantastic. I'm just looking to see how tender they are, because I want them to be nice and tender and easy to bite into. And they look perfect. Yeah, they look perfect. So I'm going to turn off the heat and let them sit for a bit. And then I'll see you at the table when we try them. Those look so good. So I'm going to take a couple of these now. They really look good. You have to be careful not to pierce them when I take them out of the pot. I think that's enough for me. Leave those covered for a bit. I'm gonna have this with a little bit of very light wine. It's a blend of red and white. It's a nice rosé. It's light. It's gonna, oh, that is delicious. It's gonna go well with the full savory flavor of these stuffed grape leaves. Let's see. The wild rice, the quinoa, all the herbs, the feta cheese, everything goes very well together. It holds itself very well. This is a very tasty dish. With a little olive. This is very good, very tasty. please do give this a try. It's worth it. Like and subscribe to our channel, and I hope you enjoyed this as much as we do. And until next time, have a nice evening and enjoy this delicious meal, and bye for now.